Hey, hi, it's Meredith. I'm here with our message for Wednesday, the 4th of November, 2020. We are using the Gregory Scott Tarot for our message today. Our cards from the bottom of the deck, these are the cards that indicate the energies charging the atmosphere for us. Our first is the Three of Cups, celebration. Yes, I like this energy. Coming out of the retrograde, a Three of Cups feels like, plus the full moon energy too. Full moon, blue moon, Taurus energy for that moon. I feel that it was a great, let me rephrase this. I feel like the full moon was an excellent pathway to release some of the energies that had built up during the retrograde. And in yesterday's reading, we started off with the Six of Swords. And, then in the additional reading, the Two of Wands. So there's momentum and there's movement here. And I'm feeling it in the Three of Cups as well. A celebration of a lightness of being. This is a card about sharing, community. It's energies coming together in a unique way to create even more unique energy. So the spirit of community, camaraderie, happiness, and celebration. Beautiful card to start with. Our second, is another three. Yeah, and that's something that we can build on. It reminds me of the Strength card, but it's the Three of Wands. So it's that unique energy that is created on the Three of Cups, taking root in the Three of Wands, but taking root passionately, expansively. And, in yesterday's reading in the second set of cards with the Two of Wands, that was stepping through a gateway, a doorway, right? Now we've stepped through it on the three here, and we're looking back through it, where we are wisely taking a peek at hindsight here, just getting backward glance of the road we've traveled to this moment, to these experiences, to this unique kind of energy and the way that we are connecting and sharing. And then we have, look at Four of Wands. The Three and the Four of Wands consecutive. So there it is. This is something in development. It's got legs, it's got roots, and now it has a foundation and stability. The Four of Wands, we had it in yesterday's reading too. So that is one of the happiest cards in tarot. So super strong foundation, connection, bliss, and joy. Our family of friends, our beloveds, everything is in great connection, stability, and flow. I feel like a coming back together of energies. So where we all may have gone into that deep subconscious quest, exploration, self-discovery, in the interesting astrology that we had, we're coming out of it, and we've got more to share because of it. We've got a lot to talk about. We have excitement and enthusiasm, and again, a spirit of community, a desire to come together and share. Now we have strength. Yeah. This is about our wild and free spirit. Something that we don't compromise. The Strength card in tarot brings that message that, there are inspired ideas. There's lots of momentum for the inspiration. And however we put the inspiration into motion and creation, the heart of it must remain intact, and that takes strength to keep the wild free spirit of the inspired idea alive through its many transformations and even metamorphosis. We've had a lot of messages about metamorphosis, deep change from within, and that's rising up out of the cocoon that was nurturing it. I like this. Coming with how perfect, Nine of Cups. And what a beautifully done card too, because here she's in excited anticipation for the birth of her child. And that's just it. We are in excited anticipation for the birth of our inspirations. how they come to light, how they get shared in the community, how they get roots and become a stable foundation, right? Yeah, I like this for us. And then we have the King of Cups. Oh my goodness, you know I love him. So he and the Queen both, they bring the Ace of Cups. They use the Ace of Cups symbolically as an intuitive tool. And their message will ever be, pay attention to your heightened, expansive, intuitive gifts, whatever they may be and however they may present for you. I also feel the spirit of community on his card too. I feel his emotional charisma. And this is something that is rising within us. Again, as we come out of the retrograde, we have a natural enthusiasm to want to connect and to share with one another. The people, though, that we know, love, and trust, those that are part of the soul tribe, those that we love so much, connection there. We're feeling a call to it, which is sweet. So answer it. And then we have the Magician. Yes, see, here's maintaining the strength for our inspired ideas, co-creations, manifestations. The Magician is all about the as above, so below. What you visualize, you realize. He has all the tools of the tarot, and in this deck, he's young. He's like a page, and that to me speaks to fresh perspective, renewed vigor for old ideas, perhaps, or we've seen the Judgment card recently. It could be opportunities that came round before have come round again, and we've got fresh perspective. We have raw enthusiasm. We have strong intuitive guidance, and we're going to put all of that on that while maintaining our excited anticipation for what's coming into the light of day and the light that we have to share from doing all that mining in the subconscious, and the strength to keep our wild, free spirit intact. Next, we have Six of Cups with the High Priestess. So here we are again with our heightened intuitive awareness. The High Priestess, I love that she's with the Six of Cups because I feel that she's looking back. She is using hindsight in addition to the channeled information of the present. So she's marrying the two energies. This is great because let's go back to our Three of Wands. If we're pausing at the portal that we walked through on the 2 out of yesterday's reading and we're taking a look back, here's the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is a card of reminiscing, nostalgia, hindsight. I feel in the minor suits of tarot, it is the equivalent of the Wheel of Fortune. We revisit things when we see the Wheel of Fortune. People, experiences, and such. And I feel that the High Priestess is very much looking through this portal because she's in a portal here as well. And looking back at the road traveled and saying, how about all that wisdom I just gleaned from that little journey, right? And how does that come together with the intuition of the present, the now, the unfolding? And the Six of Cups is perfect for highlighting just those experiences from the journey to the Three of Wands into creating the Four of Wands, having the appreciation of what is present here and now, while staying very tuned into what's in the becoming and the unfolding. Very nice. This is Six of Cups in this deck. It's so beautiful and sweet, and that's what I feel here is the sweetness of witnessing self in the journey, being very pleased, divinely happy with the experiences. And I'm coming back now to the King. I feel that he represents the mastery of commanding our emotions, compassionately. Not command as in a directive, controlling way, but compassionate command of our emotional realm, how we share. We're being very open-hearted here. That's the feeling from the king, because we've got all this strength and excited anticipation here with the Nine of Cups. Who's here, by the way, for a third day in a row? Maybe more. I know for at least 3 days we've had the Nine of Cups. Yeah, so we are in compassionate command of our emotional realm, and that is allowing us a greater sense of personal freedom to flow into what is becoming magician, while we simultaneously reminisce over some of the sweetest life experiences, and then marry that to the intuition, join and weave that to the intuition channeling, downloaded oracle type messages that come our way. Next. Page of Pentacles, coming with Six of Swords. I'm glad the Six of Swords is still here, because I feel that that's what the High Priestess is taking a look at. You know, the Six was in yesterday's reading as well, and it was all about moving on from challenging or less than favorable circumstances into much better or favorable circumstances. And I feel that the High Priestess is wisely demonstrating for us to look at the whole picture. Look at everything that's sweet, bright, and light, and look at everything that was really challenging, because there is a season for that. That's the Page of Pentacles right there. And there's a new and a fresh energy on that Page of Pentacles as well. So there are fresh roots in our soil over here on the 3 and the 4. In the garden of our soul, there's new growth. That's the Page of Pentacles. And it's tender. It needs a kind and compassionate hand. We have that with the king. We've got that kind of mastery. And we have appreciation with this Six of Swords for moving on from those less than favorable experiences while still appreciating them. Yeah. Beautiful. Making the most of them. That's what I feel here. Let's go on to Angel Answers. If you have a question, this is the moment to ask it. These cards can confirm the message already on the table or be a fresh message for you. 2 just fell out together. Be assertive. And if you believe. This is a connection to the Magician for me in this reading. These 2 cards confirm the Magician. Where is it that you're putting your focus? Pardon me. I need a moment. Come on, puppy. Let's go. Come on. All right, next. Where are you putting your focus? Are you being assertive about the compassionate command of your intuitive guidance? Or are you still in review of prior challenging energies off that Six of Swords? And what action do you have to take? Next. Oh goodness. How fantastic is that? Take action and remain positive. Yes, there is a compassionate directive from the cards. Yeah, you may need to adjust your sails just a little bit, tweaks here and there. Because face it, when you have been in a bit of a shadow energy, which we have experienced in the astrology, the ego can rise, and that story is usually destructive in some way. Yeah, and we may need to adjust our sails a bit. So accept that that's there. Adopt the energy of the King of Cups and the High Priestess. Bring all of your intuitive gifts to bear on the truth. The truth, not how the ego would spin the story, right? Remain positive. Take action. I feel one more here. Here it is. Perfect timing. That's confirmation for our Page of Pentacles. Everything in its own season. Yeah, my guides are just saying, allow, just allow. Oh, interesting. Here's the affirmation from the universe has your back. Attack, pain, fear, judgment, and any form of separation are merely calls for help. So take this one with a grain of salt. I know it sounds a little bit heavy, but these are the things that can rise from ego chatter. And when you bring your intuitive gifts to this kind of energy, there might be a little bit of a clash. You know, we've seen plenty of lightning bolts in the readings lately with the look for a sign or the tower. So that's where we want to point our lightning bolts. And we are in compassionate command of that. So loving kindness and attention and action will serve us well. Remember, your wild, free spirit is at the core of everything you do. And it is part of creating the Three of Cups, the Three of Wands, the Four of Wands. Happiest card in tarot. Yeah. Have a sweet, sweet Wednesday. Peace, love, joy, blessings to each of you. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.